Okay, I'm going to share you guys, I'm going to share a story about, how basically my English teacher rickrolled class. Now, I don't know if there's going to be enough for me to share, from the story, and, like, for there to be, like, enough content for an entire video. So what I'm going to do is, like, if I feel like there's not enough content for an entire video just from this one story, I'll just share some, like, other similar stories I have. Like, or like with like school and stuff. Not necessarily with just like high school, but like my like even middle school and elementary school. So yeah. Anyway, so let's start off with how my English teacher pretty much just rickrolled in class. So this Friday, so like 2 days ago, as of recording this video, basically my teacher basically gave us this test, and it was about this book we were reading called Anthem. Apparently, I think it's this popular book, but I never really heard of it until we started talking about it in class. So yeah, we were reading that book. I don't know if you guys know it. And like, yeah. So this Friday, basically, we just had a test about it because we recently just finished the novel, like earlier this week, if I recall correctly. And so yeah, we were taking a test on the novel, or like on the book, and basically like either above or lower, like under the module was another module labeled as the answer key to the like, test. And it was labeled, if I recall correctly, like something like Anthem answer key. And I thought like I never like sometimes the problem with this was I thought it was a little suspicious because I don't think I recall ever like seeing an answer key module. And like what I mean is like sometimes in our meeting the teacher would like share her screen, and like with her screen we could see like all the published and unpublished modules, so we could like see what we couldn't normally see on our own computers. But I don't think I ever recall seeing answer key, so that's what was like kind of threw things off for me, because like I wasn't sure if that was an actual answer key. I just felt it was a little bit like a prank, because like I don't think I ever saw an answer key, so I just felt a little suspicious about it. I just felt like something was off about it. I was like, maybe this could be a prank, but I'm not too sure. But just to be safe, I'm not going to click it. I'm just gonna take the test. And like you might be wondering, how do I know that it's rickroll? One of my friends basically DM'd me, telling me about the answer key, and like saying how it's actually a rickroll. And I was like, oh, okay, well, thanks for telling me. And like, I told him how I felt that it was a little bit off, and I asked him if he believed it, like if the answer key was real, and he was like, yeah, bro, I thought it was real. And like, I guess it would be a little bit understandable, but like, I just felt like it was a little bit off. And also like, considering the fact that like it was there, I thought that the teacher would surely like realize by then that the answer key was published if she actually did accidentally like make it public. So I was like, bro, like surely she would have known, but even then I feel like she wouldn't never have published it anyway. Or like, I mean, what I mean is like, because I'm sure like when you're like making a module, there's like a setting where you can like choose the visibility, just like how when you upload a YouTube video, you can like choose the visibility, like whether it's private, unlisted, or like public. Like I think it's probably like that. So like I was thinking like maybe like it's like that with the website we use to take the test. So I thought like, yeah, maybe it might be like that too. So I was like, how do you believe that? And he was like, I don't know. I just wanted to I just wanted to like, I just wanted the answers because like, you know, might as well. So I was like, okay. So I still wasn't sure if he was telling the truth. I mean, I believed him for sure, but like, I still haven't clicked the link So I still can't confirm for sure. Um, but and you guys might be wondering, well, how do you know? Like, sure, can't you like see the link to the video? Well, the link. So basically, there's like this button in the in the module that says like open link in a new window in a new tab. So basically, the link is there, so we can't actually see the link to the video. So there was no actual way of seeing if it was really Rickroll or not. So yeah, that's how I can't really know for sure if it's a Rickroll. But yeah, it was actually really funny. I started like laughing after like he told me it was a Rickroll, and like that's when I asked him like, did you actually believe it? And he was like, yeah, I actually believed it. Like I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to. Only thing I can do is like believe my friend. Um, I'll probably click the link and probably just like accidentally actually like Rickroll myself. Um, it's actually funny. Like I wonder how many people actually fell for it. And that was actually a really good Rickroll. That was actually really good, in my opinion. The teacher got whoever actually fell for it really good. So yeah, that's pretty much the story of how my teacher Rickrolled. I'm not really the best at telling stories, so you know. So please bear with me. I'll try like putting pictures to like kind of help you guys understand what the hell's going on. But yeah, if you guys don't uh, really understand the story completely or very well, I apologize. So yeah, that's the story of how my teacher riddled the class. Um, Let me think of some other stories I can think of. All right, I have another story in mind. So basically, I remember it one day in sixth grade. I was like trying to find my bus, and it was raining. So like I was having a little bit of difficulty finding the bus, and I was like kind of rushing myself. But like it took me like a minute or two to find it, but eventually found it. And by the time I went in the bus, I was kind of like already wet from the rain. And so yeah, I was like kind of like one of the last students, if not the last. And yeah, so most of the seats were taken, as you guys can already guess. And yeah, so I was trying to find a seat, and then like I found one, and one person was already there, and I asked the kid, "Hey, can I sit here?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure, but unless if my friend's gonna come." I was like, okay." 10 seconds later, her friend came, and she was like, "Yeah, my friend's here. Can you like move somewhere else?" I was like, sure." I was a little bit frustrated, as I thought there were no more seats left. But then I went to the back of the bus where the eighth graders were, and I asked them, "Hey, is there like a seat I can take?" And all of them were like, "No." And then, but then like out of nowhere, uh, one just asked, "Hey, are you in sixth grade?" I was like, "Yeah." And then it was like, "Bro, you're huge." And like, no, back then I was like 5'4". I'm not sure how much that is in meters, but I'll put it up on the screen like how much that is in meters for those of you who don't know like feet and inches. I was like one of the tallest in my grade. Like since then, like the eighth graders have pretty much treated me like the popular one. Like I know like this might seem stupid because like why the hell would I be popular just because of my height? And I totally get it if you guys don't understand if you guys don't believe me, but I mean that's definitely what happened. But like I promise you guys I actually became popular just because of my height. And I was like lucky that I wasn't like one of the losers. And what's funny is that so there was like one guy just introduced me to like most of the eighth graders, and like we just like gave a handshake. Like there was this one kid, I think he was in the seventh grader, and like apparently he was a loser. And yeah, I later like when I became a seventh grader, I could see that. No offense to him, but like I could just see that like why they would think he was a loser. Although I didn't really mind him, I guess, but like I could see why he was seen as a loser. So when we came to him, he was like, "Yeah, don't handshake him. Like he sucks." And I was like, "Ah, okay." The following day, I sat at the theaters again, and then some dude brought his Nintendo Switch to school, and like and like the theaters were playing it on the bus. And I was like, "Why did you bring your Switch to school?" And then the guy was like, "So we can play it. Like, why not?" And I was like, fair enough. I was like, and then I said, I have a Switch too, by the way. And then he was like, you should bring yours too. And I never actually brought my Switch to school.